This is the Randy Rhoads Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960knw.com.
Now a few words of sanity from the Republicans about this government shutdown and the Democrats that caused it. This is not something that we Republicans ever wanted or wished for or talked about a lot on talk radio and cable TV or spent months laying the groundwork for. No. As my good buddy GOP Congressman Pete Sessions points out,
these things happen about every 17 years, it seems. Avoiding them requires great skill.
The shutdown is just something that happens every 17 years, like cicadas, which, by the way, are called forth by Democrat witches as a way to destroy the American farmer. That's a true story, but I digress. The 17-year shutdown can be avoided, and Republicans have been working feverishly to do that, literally for a few hours.
It is our hope that this evening we will be able to put reasonable people in a room.
Last night, just 1 hour before the shutdown, Republicans boldly stepped forward with a plan to think maybe about naming some people to a committee or something. Hey, that was a plan 17 years in the making. Why, the Democrats even admit it was our idea.
For 6 months, the Republican leadership has refused to appoint conferees on the budget, and now with like 60 minutes left, we're going to go to conference on the continuing resolution.
Yeah, those damn Democrats wasted 6 months just begging us to do something. Well, we quickly did it with less than an hour left. And of course, Democrats refused to take advantage of that precious hour. Well, we are not going to give up. We're now proposing that a joint committee be set up to explore the construction of a time machine. Now, hear me out. This will be a device that'll transport a bipartisan group back to before the shutdown occurred and study ways to stop it. Could happen. And if Democrats refuse, kids, well, it's just more proof this damn shutdown's all their fault, which is something we knew anyway, right? Ball's in your court, Harry Reid. I'm dialing the machine back in time, which is something we Republicans do very well.
He's a jackass.
Seriously. The House has had a budget. The Republican House has had a budget. The Democratic Senate has had a budget. The President of the United States has a budget. The Republicans, for the last 6 months, have refused to appoint conferees to a committee and that's what's supposed to happen is, the House has a budget, Senate has a budget. It's supposed to get together, hash out your differences, and pass a budget that's amenable to everybody. Gives a little here, takes a little there. Everybody walks away a little disappointed that they didn't get everything they wanted. And that's supposed to be how we finance the United States of America. Instead, Republicans said, we don't want to appoint any stinking conferees. We're not going to have conferees on an ag bill. We're not going to have conferees on a budget. We're going to fund the government through continuing resolutions that last about 6 weeks. This is how we're funding the most awesome economy on the planet, 6 weeks at a time. And then, like I explained to you last night, the moderates in the House, the Republicans, tried to do a head count, but Peter King's not very good at counting. So he counted 25 Republicans who would vote with the Democrats to put up a clean continuing resolution that didn't strip anything out of Obamacare, didn't end Obamacare, didn't end the individual mandate, didn't fail to fund the government. And he thought he had 20 to 25 votes. Turns out he didn't. Not even close. So that failed because they're too cowardly. The comment after that revolt was, well, if we could vote in secret, we'd have a 2/3 majority in the House. But we can't vote in secret, and we're scared. We're scared of the Heritage Foundation. We're scared of talk radio. We're scared of Rush Limbaugh. We're scared of Sean Hannity. We're scared of Glenn Beck. We're scared of these nutbags. We're scared of the Koch brothers' money. We're scared of think tank money. We're scared to death. So if you take the vote in private, we could do this. But if you take it in public, we can't vote with, we can't vote with any Democrat ever. We have to hold the government hostage over a budget